Independence Day celebrations have turned to tragedy in Texas after thunderstorms saw dry riverbeds become fast-flowing waterways. Many people are confirmed dead and a frantic search is underway for more than 20 girls washed away from their summer camp.
The rain came down hard and fast, with very little warning.
There's people in it. Oh my God, there's so many people in it.
Causing the Guadalupe River in Texas to rise by nearly 8 metres in just 45 minutes.
It was a destructive flood, taking property and, sadly, lives.
Dozens of lives, including children.
Most of them, we don't know who they are. We're having to have fingerprint them at the funeral home.
Many more are missing. The area was packed with 4th of July holiday weekend tourists and kids who for generations have flocked to the many summer camps lining this stretch of river, including Camp Mystic, where more than 750 girls were staying when the flash flood hit. At least 23 are still unaccounted for.
That does not mean they've been lost. They could be out of communication. We're praying for all of those missing to be found alive.
Desperate parents unable to get into the disaster zone resorting to posting photos to social media to help find their daughters, including camp counsellors, still just teenagers themselves, as authorities throw everything they can at rescue efforts. 14 helicopters, a dozen drones and hundreds of people on the ground. Those rescued have been evacuated to a local school to be reunited with loved ones.
Hug them hard because you know they're frightened.
And not just them. This man was staying with his grandmother when he was jolted awake. He snapped this photo of a friend out of his window.
She told us she was floating down the river with her husband, and her husband kept telling her to grab anything you can grab.
Her husband is still missing.
Oh, that's terrible, the floods. It's shocking. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
In a country celebrating freedom, many are simply praying for a safe return. Tallulah Thompson, 10 News.
Kisa. So you see there right now about 32 people dead. I believe 12 of them are children. Matter of fact, I think it went all the way to 34. Between 12 to 14 people are children who were stuck in a camp who died from a flood. And all that happened is because when Trump and Elon Musk with Doge was cutting all the fund from the NOAA, which is the National Weather Channel Association, it helped it from having a lot of, I think I made a video about that a few months ago, right? It helped to prevent Weather Channel from properly understanding where the accurate storm will happen. And they actually say that themselves because all the cut from less employee happen, less balloon that's in the ground. So that probably the same thing gonna happen to us in Florida, right? And because there are not enough balloon, there are not enough people to make sure the data the data is accurate from every second and every hour, so they can warn people to evacuate it. That's what that happened. Now a lot of people are beginning to compare that to what happened to the plane falling when the system wasn't accurate because of all this cut that happened with the airplane with I forgot how you call it, not the NASA, the people who understand the plane agency, right? That's the same thing happened. And what they say, the Trump people said, it's because the system is archaic and they need to replace it. You know what the secretary of the Weather Channel say or whatever? They say, they say the same thing. It's because the Trump organization is trying to update the system. It's because of the archaic. No, it's because of the budget cut. You guys cost a lot of budget people from to do their job, and then when we do that and now there's not enough people to be there to assisting to make sure every hour and every second where a disaster will happen, so they can be warning people. This is what we were talking about. Now 34 people died. That could be less people than that. And 12 to 14 children died in a camp because we couldn't warn them. We couldn't warn them. I know people are going to say, why are you going to make this a political thing? It is a political thing. That's when you have a government system care more about the wealthy people. I wonder who go to camp. Is it poor people that go to camp, or very wealthy children that go to camp, or people who try to that's what we're talking about. And I know they're gonna twist it and turn it, the governor and the state. Like, look what happened in Texas. Texas is one of the dangerous states to live as an individual, just because majority of their system over there is in the word of their Trump government, they like to say, is arcade. The electricity system is really, really bad because they barely never update it to a where they can handle cold weather. The weather system now, they don't have enough people because of Trump budget cut. There's a lot of things they're not prepared for a hurricane. They're not prepared for anything. Usually whenever a flood happens, a hurricane happens in Texas, at least us in Florida, we have a system in place, even though it's slowly deteriorating. But I digress, guys. I'm sorry to all the people who lost the loved one, but that happened when we F around and find out we have to lose a lost one because we in place a incompetent a government people who only care about saving money for people who already have money instead of care about the country and everybody, not just for a small minority. Leave your comment in the video. Let me know what you think about this, man. If you're first to my channel, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys. Deuces.